they help local guys get licenses to promote local radio around the country. And I thought this is one of the obviously we're different, we're publicly funded, but still to have stations like this around the country, not have the big commercial guys put out all the information.
Right. Now, the Celtics, what's the series at right now?
3-2.
3-2.
4-2 tomorrow.
You just had to make him smile, Chris.
Smile. He's got a great jacket on. It's a great Celtic jacket.
Okay. I love, green is my favorite color.
He's going to get the Bill Russell.
Not that type of green.
He needs the Bill Russell era jacket. So those are the Bob Cousy.
Those are real winning jackets.
And just an update, without Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard in Houston, the Rockets just lost by 40 to end the series.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And to give you guys an update, Brooklyn Nets.
No. Actually, I got to give a shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. They recently lost one of their most famed cheerleaders. Passed away from brain cancer, Jacqueline Sable.
Really?
Yeah.
How old was she?
She was like,
How young was she?
She was only in her 30s, I think, or late 20s. Yeah.
That's terrible.
She was like, she actually had a segment like.
Oh, really?
That she was so famous that she had a sideline segment in the in-game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was hard. She was going out with former net Josh Boone for a long time.
Oh, well, Chris Berman's wife was killed yesterday in a car crash up in Connecticut. Yeah.
Do we have a third one now?
Yeah, two gone third. Hope not. But there's a... Yeah, that's terrible. How about Jay Cutler? How about, Jay Cutler going to the booth, Tony Romo going to the booth? Number one, it tells you no one wants that Houston Texans quarterback job. And number two, it tells you... that there's all these guys like Kurt Warner and other great retired greats who are like, look, I never want my son to play football, because they can say that because they've got money in the bank from playing football. But this new thing of, Jay Cutler and Tony Romo really did still have 3 to 5 years left of gainful employment in the NFL. But they got out of Dodge fast because they probably realized, why do I want to have problems walking, thinking, all that stuff when I can get paid $1 million to be on TV? Right? Jay Cutler's
I believe that with Tony Romo. Jay Cutler, I just feel like nobody wanted him.
Because he's an angry, ornery guy. That's the thing. He's the number one worst guy with the media. And now this guy's going to be in the media? It's like, okay. All right. But his teammates love him. Brandon Marshall will defend him to the death. I mean, his teammates...
Brandon Marshall defends everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
Too.
You're right. I mean,
and God forbid something happened to Eli Manning, he's going to defend Geno Smith. So it's just like, oh man.
I'm telling you right now, Geno Smith will start 3 games for the Giants this season.
Why? Because of Eli's helmet issues?
Either that or something. You watch.
I'm of the opinion, Tom Brady says he's playing another 5 years. I'm of the opinion that this is really his last year, and he doesn't want to tell the world. He doesn't want to have like a rocking chair going out kind of thing. And then because Garoppolo, after this year, they have to make a decision on him. They have to make a major decision on him. And what has Bill Belichick's thing always been? Getting rid of guys a year before or a half year before he has to and everything. So I almost could see Brady, because they did not entertain any offers for Garoppolo to be traded. They entertained nothing.
Even the Browns were offering on
first
draft
round
day.
picks, and they didn't entertain. That's why I'm thinking they must know something, because it just and it would be totally Brady-esque and Belichick-esque to not reveal something like that. That they would just say, okay, we're going to just play close to the vest, and a lot of guys hate that final tour year. Some guys like it, like
Colby.
Yeah, exactly. They'll milk it because every city they go in, they'll get something. Here's a great gift.
Maybe a girl
or 4. Who did I just see got a? It was Ichiro. Did you see that video? So the Marlins honored Ichiro, and they gave him a photo montage of every hit he ever got in the majors, like 3,000 whatever hits he got in the majors, and it makes like the number 51 and everything. But the thing is, I mean, they say he speaks English, but he's never spoken in public on American TV. So this whole ceremony is just the announcer speaking to the crowd in English, and Ichiro's just like standing there, like only acknowledging when they say his name. It's like, oh no, Ichiro, okay, exactly. So Ichiro's got the wrong pants on. Hey, how you doing? It's like
that's me.
And the gift really wasn't all that. I was like, great. Here's a montage of a picture of every hit he ever got. Who cares?
I mean, he put extra people in the seats in Miami.
Yeah, that's why they did it. Yeah. But even then, it had the makings of like a pre-game empty crowd kind of ceremony.
And then you got guys like Tim Duncan, who just out of nowhere,
The
The Marlins have been in the news lately. I don't know if you heard.
What's that?
One of the the Marlins men, right, who has season tickets and brings
behind home plate.
He brings the lovely ladies to the games, the Marlins games, right? I don't know if you heard what happened.
I saw the video.
Yeah,
she flashed the crowd. And during and at bat, like it was such a. It's like, and here's the pitch. Whoa!
Just a bit outside.
Exactly. It was such a weird kind of thing. It's like she just, drops her shirt. Not like she's wearing a T-shirt. Just pulls it down, shakes for like the time it takes for a pitch to get to the catcher. Kind of thing. And it's like, did I just see what I said? What, a skirball in the corner? Yeah, that's what I saw. It's like, yeah. And so that's going to result in some changes too, because that's
what are they going to do?
Pixelate, maybe? I don't know.
It's live TV.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing it doesn't happen at every game. But the thing is, the cost of those tickets should control that from happening. Of course, we're forgetting that,
the guy buys up all the
white
seats.
Trash can have money. It's like that's the kind of thing that we're forgetting. And the guy, could be proprietor of those kind of. I don't know. The guy looks like he could be a proprietor of a adult entertainment kind of club, and
nowadays
these people look like they could be workers at said club, and that's who. But she looked like she was kind of long in the tooth, though. She's like late 30s, and I don't know.
Apparently, Lawrence Levy only goes to litigation in court like once or twice a year, and that all court cases he does get settled outside, so that
that was when Celino and Barnes were still together. Let's see now.
Yeah, he could pick it up all the business.
So is a Celtics Cavaliers final inevitable?
Yes, and the Celtics getting the number 1 overall pick, which draft lottery is next week, is inevitable as well.
Well, they didn't file the papers yet, you said.
Oh, they have to announce
so
taking
the
Nets pick.
The Nets might actually have to show up to the draft lottery.
They might be so busy they forget they get to do that. Call here on Sports Talk.
What's the over-under on gentlemen pulling up their shirts on the ESPN Sunday night game? I'll talk to you.
You got it. I got my Notre Dame football ticket application in the mail yesterday, and it's weird. For the first time ever, it gives you a start time and date where you go into the site, and I have June 14th at like 10 a.m. or something like that, where you go and pick when your games. And so that means that there'll be some people before me who pick like June 9th, June 10th, and people pick after me. Just a weird thing. I guess they're finally using the internet, but it's just a weird thing kind of thing. I was hoping it would be like on a Thursday night so we could do it on air. I got to check the day. I think it's.
Do you are planning to go to a game soon? Or
I haven't been to a home game in 15 years. So
they still put you in the queue though.
I'm a season ticket holder. Yeah.
What?
So I'm a season ticket holder
for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But you don't go to the game.
Don't go to the game.
So what do you?
Sometimes I forget to put in for the tickets. Like last year, I got so busy I forgot to put in for the tickets. I mean, I donate the money because you got to be a donor to do it. But I just forgot. I was so busy. This year, I know I got this June 14th.
Oh, they're complimentary.
No.
Oh.
No, you got to pay for them.
Oh.
But you've got to donate to be eligible, and you've got to be, certain things.
So you just, what are you on, StubHub or other means?
I did, for the first time ever 2 years ago. I used to just eat the tickets if I couldn't give them away before. Then I've got some friends who want to go to games, so I'll confer with them first and say, hey, like Stefano from Wanto is a huge Notre Dame fan. He's also a big Wake Forest fan. They play Wake Forest this year. I might say to him, hey, when he calls in, hey, do you want to go to that game?
Are they playing Miami at all? Because of the ACC?
They played Miami last year.
Oh, in Notre Dame? Okay.
They played Miami last year. They got to play 5 ACC teams. And it's weird. The ACC, Boston College is one of them.
Clemson, right?
They're not playing Clemson this year because I wanted to see that because Clemson would be a great matchup. No, they're playing BC this year. They're playing who else?
Can you do the drive when you go?
They're not playing Duke. I'd love to rent a Winnebago.
They play
love to Winnebago.
You could take
They're
Joe
playing
Madden
Pitt this year. Yeah. Joe Madden, who's now doing commercials for Winnebago, by the way. Yeah. So
he did that interview with Jessica Mendoza.
Yep.
It was a good interview.
Oh, so are we going to do picks?
For what picks?
For basketball.
Yeah, go right ahead. I mean, it's so easy. You've got your it's really not.
Obviously, by next Thursday.
Well, last week you said that what did you say it was going to be by? Oh no, that's 2 weeks ago. You were right. You called it right. I thought you were going to say, but where they'll be next week.
Yeah,
so next week, what do you think the Celtics Cavs series will be like next week?
Whoa! Wait a minute, Celtics Cavs.
Well, I think that the Boston Celtics get the number 1 overall pick. We had the best. We'll get the number 1 pick, and I believe by next Thursday, a week from now, the series will be tied 1-1.
Hasn't there already been 5 games played? How's the series going to be 1-1?
Where's the series going to start?
On Monday.
Like, where are they going to?
In Boston.
Okay. So it'll be 2 games in Boston?
Mm-hmm.
So 0-2 going back to Cleveland for a sweep. If that happens. Wow.
I'm saying series tied
1-1.
I got Cleveland beating Boston in the conference final.
You got Boston beating the Wizards too?
Yep.
Wow.
And then in the West, I think San Antonio's a year late, so it's going to be the Warriors. And on the NHL side, I think the Predators might come out and show something this year.
That don't matter to me.
I think the Predators, with that crowd they got there, they got some kind of culture going on there.
Can you believe that Nashville has a winning NHL team? And who the captain is married to?
No.
Mike Fisher is the captain of the Nashville Predators. His wife is Carrie Underwood. So you can't get more country in Nashville than that.
And
speaking of the Underwood, House of Cards.
I wonder if the Senators will
Speaking of House of Cards, Senators.
Take that momentum.
Let me just say the Rangers choked.
Yeah.
The Rangers choked in that series, but that's nothing new.
Do you blame the defense? Do you blame the coach? Do you blame Lundqvist?
No, it's hard to blame Lundqvist. It's like almost blaming Nick Mangold for something that the Jets went through or something like that. But he didn't kind of show up.
He
didn't.
And the Patriots are showing interest in Nick Mangold, and he's still debating whether or not he's like.
Yeah, it sounds like he's injured. Like I read an article just the other day, and it's like it sounds like either people aren't offering him anything, or because he went to
play a guard.
Yeah, they want him to change his position.
Yeah,
so.
If Patriots want me to sell bagels, I'll go. It's like the Patriots. You do it.
Still get a ring.
Exactly. It's like it's like you're a football player, and it's the Patriots. You go. That's what you do. We go. We would do this. So
I wouldn't be mad if he went to the Patriots.
I'm going to start the closing music right. There we go. All right, Mr. Tristan Hamilton.
John Wall, please, I do not want to see KJ next week with any Celtics gear on. Please, John Wall, thank you.
You best believe we're going to get number 1 pick. Series going to be tied 1-1. I'm coming to the studio dressed like a leprechaun next week.
That's KJ Brooks. And just for that, now I have a rooting interest.
So, Tampa Bay is 4 games behind the Yankees in the win column, so I'm hoping Tampa comes up and beats the Yankees.
All right.
Hopefully by this weekend.
Don't forget Piano Man this Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Facebook. Go to twitter.com/sportstalk903. Send me an email, sportstalk@optonline.net. I'm Chris Muldoon. Bye, buddy. We'll see you on the airwaves. Stay tuned for FM Punk with Riley. Bye, buddy. We'll see you on the airwaves.